what he's been doing as an actor, and I'll just give it over to him.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, well, y'all, it's the first time I've done anything like this, so thank y'all for coming out, and hopefully I can make your time worthwhile. So it's an honor to be here in front of you all. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world today, but y'all are here with me. So again, thank you. Thank y'all. Well, as you see, I work in the film industry, but it wasn't always like that. Before I get started though, I just had a cousin that passed away about 2 weeks ago, and I would love to dedicate this to him for the time being. So can we please just give a moment of silence for a few seconds? His name is Charles Lee Freeney, known as Chucky. He was a big cousin of mine, and he just got sick and passed away. So we were planning his funeral. So it was hard dealing with that. But going forward, a lot of people want to know, where did Leonard come from? We just see him out of nowhere. Is he from Tennessee? Is he born and raised? I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio, and I was there until I was an adolescent, and then I moved around a lot. Originally, I was a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper. I made history in my city, Cleveland, Ohio. I was the first rapper at age 14 to have 2 albums out in stores and a record deal. I would tour with Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, Wu-Tang Clan. I would open up for artists like Nelly, stuff like that as a kid. And I was pretty popular. My first taste of fame, if you want to say, you know, my notoriety came from music. A lot of people recognize me from some of the songs I've done. And speaking of songs, which y'all heard, that was my song. I write and produce as well. So any producers that's looking to hook up, let me know. But going forward, I moved to Atlanta in my early 20s. And upon moving to Atlanta, I still want to be an actor. I still want to be a rapper. So I figured, why not do extra work? That way I can get in the door and meet people that's in the entertainment industry. And that way I can, you know, network and get a record deal. But little did I know, when I did my extra, during my time of doing the extra work, the PAs would say, Leonard, come here. We need you right here next to this A-list talent. They just kept picking me out the blue to be right by this actor or actresses, and I never understood why. But they always say, well, Leonard, you got that TV look, and we always want you here. Some of the extra work I've done was Big Mamas with Mark Lawrence. Another one is Flight with Denzel Washington. Footloose, The Game. Let It Shine, it was a Disney movie. And all these movies that I mentioned, you'll see me right there. I mean, I don't have to even put myself out. Like, you'll just be like, oh yeah, that's the guy that was speaking at the mixer. So, you know, something just dawned on me, like, well, they keep putting me right here next to these actors, and people are saying like, hey, we want you to come back, and just all extra work, and it was fun. So that's how I got my first taste of acting. So I started to venture off to acting and leave the music alone. When I realized that music is an investment, but not acting. Acting, you can really start from ground zero and work your way up. So now, I've done about 7 extra roles. This was years ago, y'all. This was like a long time ago. I mean, I mentioned Big Mamas, so y'all know that's a long time ago. So now, I am an actor, background actor. How many of y'all did background? Or did anybody? Okay, so y'all know, that's how you start off. A lot of us start off as extras. So, moving here, I wanted to have a job because I realized acting and working, it doesn't go hand in hand, but you have to pay your bills. So it was like, well, what do you do? Now I've done some extra roles, but it wasn't that much money to put in my pocket. I still had bills, and this was my dilemma. Do you want to be an actor, or do you want to work or be a worker? Do you want to have your 9 to 5, or do you really want to pursue your dream? So before moving here, I realized that there's only 2 things, but there's really one thing that you can really do. If you really want to act, in my opinion, you have to do it full time, because your job is really going to get in the way. My 2 cents, jobs are in the best interest of an actor because you will have conflict with your employer, trust me. So I come to Knoxville, this is 2014, and I became a CNA. Took all my classes, got my certificate, now I'm ready. I got my job, maybe I can start back acting again, and yes. So I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I originally signed up with Stare. Originally. I was only with them for about 3 months, and something happened with the contracts. They had to redo them or whatever, and I missed the deadline. So I'm like, oh shucks. But I missed the deadline because again, I was just seeing that I had to act. Here we go again, like in Atlanta. I can't work and do acting because as soon as I have a booking or things come upon, I can't attend. So the Stare situation didn't last, and I went back to work. Still became a CNA and a foster parent as well. I housed the highest level of kids in my home, and even to this day they reach out to me, hey Leonard, thank you for what you did, because I do like helping people. So that's the reason why I chose those professions. But again, I wasn't fulfilled, I wasn't happy, even though I like helping people, but it's just something about just being on set, being an extra, just watching everyone. You know, you got the camera department, you got the catering, you got just wardrobe, lighting, I mean just everything, and I just felt like that's where I needed to be. So this is what changed it. I decided one day, hey, I'm gonna stop working. That's it, I'm done. How you gonna pay your bills? I don't know. You just wanna act, huh? That's all I wanna do. That's all I wanna do. So, I signed up with Talent Trek. Got back out here, signed up with Talent Trek, and the rest is history. Now I'm gonna tell you what I had to do. Even though I signed up with Talent Trek, and by the way, Talent Trek has been very good to me, and I thank them very much. I love them like family. They keep me working. All those TV shows, which I'll get into, the crime TV shows, Homicide Hunter for my man, Mark of a Serial Killer, Talent Trek. But before all of that, when I signed up, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no schooling, no direction. It was just go out there and leap of faith and see what you can do. So I looked online, and there's Facebook groups that anybody can get into, but my 2 cents of it is you may want to get into college films. And the reason why I say college films, how I start off in college films is because you got students out there who would love actors. They're looking for people. You got students there that are directors. They're coming up in the industry. They're looking for people to work with because they have a resume to build as well. So on Facebook, there's a lot of universities. I looked at the film department in college universities and reached out to some of the directors, up-and-coming directors, and next thing you know, I'm doing auditions for, college films. Booked my first college film, the first time I ever auditioned for it. Y'all may not even heard of it, but it's called Welcome Sam. And I had a supporting role as a college student, and from that point on, I never stopped working. And what I mean by that is, after that college film, we shot it, we rapped, had a rap party. I'm gonna tell y'all something, it's really how you carry yourself on set, because even though there was a college film and people may feel like, oh, you're not getting paid, it doesn't matter. A lot of people in the industry come up from college. That's why a lot of people in the industry right now, like directors, actors, they all know each other. Either they went to school together, they worked at a comedy show, you name it. A lot of y'all entertainers that y'all watch on TV, they'll tell you, oh, I know such and such from such and such just before we made it. Because they all were a circle, they all came up together. When one person makes it, everyone makes it. So it's important that you do give back to the film community that you take. But going back to the film, the college film, I carried myself pretty good. I followed directions, I did my job, and I left. From then on, they passed my name around. Now at the UT University, hey, Leonard, we need you for a role. We need you, can you come? We want you to play a student again. Okay, fine, I will come. Now, I got my experience under my belt. Talent Trek, they reach out. Y'all may see me on Mark of a Killer, like I said, Homicide Hunter. And these are directors that pay attention. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. As an actor, you're only gonna get the job that you work hard for, if that makes sense. Believe it or not, you've been watched. Every time you're on set, no matter what position that you're working in, people are watching you, people are noticing you, because one thing, they want people working. They want actors acting. They want people in this industry, but you gotta work hard for it. You gotta, be likable, pay attention. You have to just be available, be reliable. So this is the reason why I've got a lot of my jobs, because when I show up, I'm not fist bumping the director, hey man, yeah, I'm an actor, dude, and yeah, hey, just consider me, man. But I'm gonna go on over here real quick. But hey, I'm not in their face. I'm not worried about them. I'm coming to do my job. I'm staying in one place when they need me. I'm right on set. I'm at my mark. I do my job, and I go home, and I send an email, thank you for the opportunity. That's all you need to do. So this is now, we're going to 2018. At this point, I'm working TV shows, crime TV shows. Now, my job isn't over with, because even though I have an agency, I'm still out here shaking hands with directors. I'm still signed up with some of these companies that hired me as an extra years prior. So I still have people in Atlanta, Michigan that I've done extra work for that remember me because how I carry myself on set. I wasn't trying to be with the actors, I wasn't trying to get names and numbers, I wasn't trying to get put on, as we all say. No, I just came to do my job, right? So, we're gonna go into this one big production. One day, 2021, sitting at home. At this time, I'm kind of like popular in Knoxville. I've been everywhere. I've been on all the mixers. I've been on a lot of the crime TV shows. I've done a lot of college films. Nothing like Black Panther. But I'm at home watching TV, and like I mentioned, how you carry yourself, it goes a long way. Checking my phone. Now, this is a casting company, but they do background. And it was a casting agency that sent me an email, and I'm looking, and it says, hey, do you want to be in Black Panther? And I thought I was just like being played, like, yeah, I'm being punked or something, gotta be cameras around here. But I messaged him back, and I said, I would love to be in the movie, I would love the opportunity, I don't care if you can put me as a tree, if you can see my face, I don't care. I just want to be in the movie. Heck yeah, Black Panther. Who's seen the first one? Good, right? My opinion. So of course, y'all doing number 2? When is this? Heck yeah. Didn't hear nothing from them. So I'm like, I know they're playing. I knew it. 3-4 months went by. Nothing. I almost left it alone. Again, same thing. Watching TV or looking for auditions. I go through my email. Congratulations, you've been selected as background Black Panther, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, what? So I'm so happy, but it's background, but I don't care, it's Black Panther. So I get the email, congratulations, send all your information, everything like that. Not even a week later, I got a call from the casting agency. You're gonna be featured in the science scene. You're gonna be with Sherry. Sherry? Oh, the sister Sherry. Oh, yeah. So I had to go back and watch the first Black Panther, and I looked at all the science scenes, like, okay, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, so they want me in the back, just doing this somewhere. Okay, so you're not gonna see my face, but okay, hey, you wanna see my shoulder, my left ear, my right ear, it doesn't matter. I'm booked, y'all. Hey, I can say I've been in Black Panther. So they said I'm gonna be in the science scene. So, okay, that's cool. So Leonard, we need you in Atlanta, Georgia, on this date, on that date, and this date, and bring this and that. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do whatever y'all need me to do. Next thing you know, I had ended up going there a day before because I was a stand-in. Didn't know I was gonna be a stand-in, right? So originally, y'all, I was cast as background. But what happened is when I got there on set, they wanted me to be a stand-in. So my first day being on Black Panther, I was a stand-in, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit what happened, right? So they actually filmed, I don't know if y'all who's seen the second one? Okay, so they filmed the wood scene where they all wearing white. It was our first day shooting there. So I get on set, I'm a stand-in, and most of us actors, we have this thing that we have to be liked. We have to feel like we need to do something to stand out. So I'm sitting there as a stand-in, and we're in the middle of nowhere in Georgia, in the woods, right? The way they set up the woods, it looks like a jungle, y'all, but literally it was just the woods. Any old woods you will find out here, we were in the woods, they just decorated it. Where are my set PAs at? Any set PAs? Boom! Set PAs were hard. They did that whole entire forest wood to make it look like a jungle. It was real nice. Anyways, I'm there, and I don't know, I was in my head like, they gotta like me, they gotta like me, they gotta like me, I gotta do something, I gotta do something. And then something came over me and said, you know what? You're already here. Why you keep trying to work for something that you already, like, you're here. You've done your job. Just continue being you. And as soon as I told myself that, all this weight came off of me, and I felt so just loose. I said, you know what, fine, I'm gonna be me. Started walking around, took my shirt off, got my jewelry on, just walking. Just doing my, just mind my business. Everybody looking at me like, who is this guy, you know? Just mind my business. I see Letitia Wright come out. I see Angela Bassett come out, just standing there. They literally rode right past me in the scooter in all white uniform. I just nod. I wasn't like, oh my God, yo, hey, y'all doing? Just nod, how y'all doing? Sherry, hi. Angela Bassett. They got work to do. They are nice now, don't get me wrong, they got work to do now. We're there to work. We're not there to socialize, we're working. So they go into the forest, and the scene that y'all saw, the little funeral scene, where it was all white, that was literally our first day. So they go, they do their scene, and it pours down raining. I mean, everyone gets drenched, everyone gets wet. So we all run into the tent. There's a lady who passed away, her name was Dorothy. Do y'all remember her? She was the older lady with the oxygen. She was in Black Panther, the first one. I don't know if y'all remember her, but I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I don't know if y'all remember when Killmonger came, when they finally got him. He comes in, and then they tell him to speak. And he says, y'all comfortable. There's a whole bunch of people that's fighting for vibranium. Y'all have something to liberate them all. Dorothy was the older lady with the oxygen tank, and they showed her. R.I.P., she just passed away, so rest in peace. But I ended up moving her oxygen tank, putting her underneath the tent, and everybody huddled up under this tent. First time. Now I'm huddled up, I'm bumping somebody, turn I turn around, and find out Angela Bassett literally right behind me. I said, I'm scared. But be Leonard still, be Leonard. I got this, I'm Leonard, man. I don't care about this, I'm just trying to get out the rain. So, make a long story short, that was the first day on set, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I was just being me. Next day, we're at Tyler Perry's studio. They actually shot at Tyler Perry's studio. Some of it, not all of it. We go to Tyler Perry's studio, we got people all over the gate. They looking like, oh my God, we want to get in. They want to see this movie. What are they wearing? I know the costumes are going to be dope, so they had to go around the security and all that, get in the gate. And my point is, the more I showed the director that I wanted to work, the more scenes he put me in. Ended up from being a background to a future background to almost having a speaking role. During the times that we were at Tyler Perry Studios, every time I would go on set, he watched me to see how I would interact. And each time I got closer and closer and closer to the A-list talent, to where his name is Ryan Coogler, the director. Leonard, take this plate. Take it to Sherry. Sherry, you tell Leonard thank you, and you put the food down, you go and try to say it to T'Challa. They had me running around that whole science scene like crazy, getting food, being security, grabbing weapons and running to them, but they only kept the one that, I don't know if y'all seen, but I'm actually walking with one of the other actors, and they have a dialogue. And I stand there as they're talking. I mean, I'm clearly right there, and I nod off, and then one of the actors come and grab me, and then we walk. But we shot way more than that. And it was just a blessing to be there, because that wasn't planned. The director specifically pulled me out and had me to be on that mark and to shoot that scene. I'm gonna tell you what happened that day too. So it's July 14th, and like a regular day, I'm coming in a hotel, and I call it a wholesale. It's really like a place like this where they have all background actors. But since I was a science scene, we had to be there. We had our own little dressing room. We thought that we was doing it big, right? One of the PAs come grab me and say, Leonard, go on set, right? I said, okay. So I go on set. There's a PA at the bottom stairs. You have to walk up the stairs on set. So once I got to the entrance, the PA, we got him. Come on, Leonard, let's go, let's go. I said, oh man, okay, I'm coming. You walk up the stairs, and literally, I kid you not, it's Letitia Wright, Ryan Coogler, and Angela Bassett, and somebody else. I forgot Yeah, I forgot the other actress name. But they all standing, they're waiting on me. They just standing there, just standing there waiting. So I get on set and I'm like, dang, you know, and I'm nervous now because I don't know what's going on. We got the news people all behind us with their little notepads and pens and they writing. And I guess they're looking at me like, oh, this new guy coming in. You know, they're just writing. So the director, Leonard, stand on your mark. So I stand on my mark. Now I'm getting nervous because I'm like, am I about to speak? I think I'm about to talk, y'all. The PA dude, he comes, he's like, hey, Leonard, you might get it, man. Stay sharp. I'm gonna tell you about that. That's still with me, stay sharp. Because I advise any actor to stay sharp, but I'm gonna get on that. So back to the story. So he said, stay sharp. I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. So I'm sitting there. All right. They ain't gonna tell you what they want you to do. This is how they treat me. They're not gonna tell you. So I get on there, the alarm goes off. Who saw the first one? Remember when it was in the science scene and the alarm went off, and then they run, and she says, you hung up on your mother. And Sherry said, no, I hung up on the queen. And they run. I was originally in that scene, but I had to stay there first as the alarm going off, and then after that, they let me do what I wanted to do just to see if I could do it. So I don't know what I did, but make a long story short, as I was standing there and the alarm went off, I'm pretending like I gotta, grab people and, save them, and I'm just standing there and just freestyling, and the director, he just let me do what I wanted to do, but I stayed in parameters, meaning I stayed following directions. My goal and my assignment was to be a scientist and a security guard scientist. So I didn't do anything else. And they just kept that one scene in there, like I mentioned. And after that, everyone's congratulating me, like, dang, Leonard, did you get a speaking role? I'm like, nah, man, but the director keep calling me, man, he keep calling me. The next thing after that, he calls me again, Leonard, I need you to ride with Letitia Wright to do this one scene. And make a long story short, I'm in the village scene where T'Challa used to be where, what's that dude name? Kuku Khan, right? Y'all know the guy, the Mexican guy with the angel feet. Actually was with him in one of the village scenes, you'll see me with the hat. Right when he jumps and tries to attack, you'll see me. But my experience on that was fun though, y'all. I got to meet a lot of people. Angela Bassett cracked jokes on me talking about why your uniform tucked in, you see your belt. You ain't supposed to be tucked in like that as a scientist, just cracking jokes, but it was fun. They embraced me, we had a blast, they called me friend. Like Sherry, she was like, hey y'all, hey friend. I was her friend. And you would thought that I was cast as a regular, actor, actress, but I was really in background, just showed the director, hey, I'm here to work, this is what I want to do, and he grabbed me that. So, that was pretty much it for Black Panther. Yep.
You want me to show the scene?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, I need to, might take a second.
If anybody got questions, I can really dig deep into it, I can answer it, because there was a lot that happened, y'all. We shot 12 days, not 12 days, 12-hour days for 2-3 months straight. Can y'all imagine working every day from 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning to like 10, 12 at night? Work, hard work, you're sweating at the end of the day. We did that about 50 times before they actually got the right one. That's it. Boom. Quick, right? Boom. That was it. And like I said, we did it about 50 times. It took us a whole day to do that. 12 hours, the whole day. I've never walked so much in my life to do that. And you know what's funny about that? I actually had to walk a certain way that was choreographed. I couldn't just walk, because I walk like this, y'all. No, they said I had to walk a certain way, posture up. This means safety. This means escorting. So that's why I was like that, because I was instructed to be, because I had escorted her in. I wasn't protecting her. So yeah, that was choreographed, just that one little bit. I had to walk a certain way. I had to do it over and over and over until they got it right. My hand movement, my arms, even me. All that. It was like there, do the little twist, turn the walk, don't stop when you walk, just walk normally. Little small stuff like that, so, but anyway, so after that movie, y'all, my phone's been blowing up. I got 3 movies right now I'm in production. One shot in Nashville, one's doing in Atlanta, and then I forgot the next one doing the location, but you know, people reaching out, and here I am. So, that's about it, y'all.
Any questions?
How old are you?
36.
You're lucky.
What did that first email, what do you think it was that got them to notice you?
So, like I mentioned, I did extra work before. So, I worked with, I don't know what production, could have been Big Mama's, but it was one production I worked with them in, and like I said, it's how you carry yourself. It was like, this guy was easy to work with, he came one time, he did his job, call him, he made me interested. Because again, they want you working. These companies, because it's still a company's business, we're the ones that put money in, you know, into the company. So they want you out there. So don't think if you're not getting booked or anything that they don't want you. You just have to fit what's in your category. That's why I like acting so much, because it's you can pretty much get to find who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, and what you're made of. It's an identity thing. And once you get there, all you gotta do is just sit back and here come everybody coming. You know, and that's my goal. You know, I don't want to go out to audition anymore. My name itself should bring people to me, and I feel like that's what you want. Appreciate the question. Anybody else? Yeah.
So how exactly did you get your first extra? You say you started with the extra. How did you get that first?
So there's Facebook groups.
Okay, yeah.
Go on Facebook. There's a lot of casting agencies that just specialize in background, period. You know, and you can even go to college schools, and they're looking for, you know, actors and actresses or, you know, whoever, because they start up their production. Because a lot of these students, they want, and they have resumes that they have to submit to, because they're trying to be a director. You know, and usually a lot of directors, they don't forget about you. If they get their big break, they get hired through a major company as a director, sometimes they'll come back for you because y'all were good friends before y'all made it. So why wouldn't you do that, you know? So, yeah.
Wait, second question.
Mhm.
What was your rapper name?
Tell
All right,
him.
y'all know.
Tell him, or I'm gonna
Don't
say
laugh,
it.
Y'all ready? All right. It was Lynn Bone.
Oh, so you was the bone 30 times you was laying on?
Everybody would say that I was a seventh member, and it's funny though, because I used to hang out with Bone a lot. But no, it was because they called my dad that, and I was a junior. So I was like Lil Lynn Bone, so I took the Lil off because I tried to be like, you know what I'm saying, I'm Lynn Bone, you know. But yeah.
What's your 3-year goal?
Be on Netflix. I would love to be on Netflix, even on a series, you know. I prefer just an indie film, but I don't care, you know, just Netflix, for
Yep.
sure.
Netflix.
Or just a streaming?
Streaming, there you go,
Streaming service.
Streaming service, correct. Boom. Yeah, hopefully these 3 movies that I'm actually in now, that we're doing, because they're doing a fundraiser for them, hopefully they should be on Tubi TV. So even Tubi is just like a step up from just, you know, doing like local stuff. So yeah, and I work my butt off for it. You know, I worked out, I work out, I eat right, I try to motivate. All this is part of the identity thing as an actor, you know. You have to give back, you know, for what you receive. A lot of people looked out for me, so I try to do the same, you know. So that's how you get your blessings in the industry too, is giving the helping hand that needed because someone helped me. And like with that director on Black Panther, I mean, he literally didn't know me. It was nothing for him to grab me and say, you know, we don't want him or we did, or we don't want him or we do. It wouldn't change his career, you know. He's still making millions. I mean, Ryan Coogler is one of the top 3 biggest directors in Hollywood. It was nothing to come get old Leonard to do this stuff, but him helping me is my way of helping y'all because he didn't have to do that. The director did that. It wasn't the casting company, it wasn't anybody. The director himself said, just put him in here, we're gonna write him in this. That was supposed to happen, you know, it was just me showing that I wanted to work, showing that I was available. And listen, y'all, I'm on set, motivating everybody to work out. I'm sitting there doing push-ups and dips. Next thing you know, I didn't even know. Someone gets right beside me doing push-ups with me. I didn't see who it was. Back that we were done, I get back up and I go over to like the other scientists, actors, and Leonard, do you know who was just right there with you doing push-ups? Ryan Coogler, man, he likes you, dude. That's raw as hell. He just can't do push-ups with you. I ain't never seen him do push-ups. He just did them with y'all. I'm like, oh, for real? That's how you develop relationships, you know what I mean? in between setups, we talking about working out, you know? Oh, I can do 30. I can do 35. Well, let's see, you know? So, yeah, you know, it was just me being who I am, and I advise everyone to be who they are as an actor. Because you only get one of you. You know what I mean? We already got Michael B. Jordan, you know, R.I.P. to Chadwick Boseman. We already got these people, Jonathan Majors. But what makes you you? And that's what these people want, you know? You do.
Was it, on the first Black Panther, people said it was really unique and inspiring to be on a black set where the majority of everybody there is African American. Did you have that vibe?
I did. Being honest with you, I did. We're playing rap music, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, behind the scene, people dancing, you know, yeah, like, you know, rapping free, because that's what's her name, Sherry, the actress, the sister is now the new Black Panther, she actually raps. She's a rapper too, so we're sitting there freestyling together, rapping, you know. Just celebrity Hollywood, me in the circle, you know, so we definitely vibe, and it was a cultural thing, you know, we all got pics in our hair, afros, you know, we all come from the same, like, type of community, you know, we all experienced trauma, you know, and I felt like family for that little, you know, that specific small time, you know, even though we may not see each other ever again, you know, but just for that moment, yeah, it was all love and family, you know. Yes.
It's not a question. As Leonard's agent, I will tell you, Leonard is always on time. He is always doing his job. He is a true professional. He has his materials together. Since he's come back, I mean, we've been able to submit him on a lot of bigger jobs because he has worked very hard. We always get compliments on him, always. I mean, nobody has ever said anything but good things about Leonard. This is why he's where he's at, okay? He does his job.
Thank you so much. And that does mean a lot. I can almost cry still from that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to but no, thank you, though. But,
I second that. I second that as a producer that's working with him.
yeah. And, you're going to sacrifice things, y'all. I mean, I know people got families and jobs, and I don't, everyone's story is different, but I know for me, I had to give up a lot of stuff in this acting career because I knew this is what I wanted, you know? And when you got your goal, your mindset on something, honestly, nothing else really matters. You know, is if you want to get there or not. I hate to say it like that because it may sound brutal, but that's the only way that I know. You know, I sacrificed really my life to be in this industry, and I don't regret it, you know, because at this point now, I'm working consistently in this industry, and I'm making money and paying bills off of acting. That's it, that's all I do. And every day I look for ways to grow and mature and become better and better and better. And whether I'm on YouTube, working out, networking with people, shaking hands, don't matter. I'm just out here, so, yeah.
And you lead by example, Leonard.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
See it on your Facebook page.
And if y'all don't know me, you can look me up on Facebook, Leonard Freeney. Freeney's F-R-E-E-N-Y. I'm all on there. Instagram, Twitter, mainly Facebook is where I do all my networking. So y'all can, you know, look me up and I'll reach out. Y'all can reach out. And yeah. So now going forward, after Black Panther, who would think I'd be a good superhero?
Might as well, you refer to.
And that's what they're doing. So I'm gonna give you a small snippet. I'm playing a superhero y'all call Soldier Man. And he shoots out electricity, which is very weird because I don't know how, I'm not Spider-Man, I don't know how but hey y'all, I have electricity and I'm on a run from assassins, y'all. And I'm trying to reclaim my life because I'm an ex-Marine turned superhero and I'm saving the world like all the rest of the superheroes. So y'all go on my Facebook, just, you know, I keep y'all up to date with that. We just had a photo shoot a few days ago for it. Pictures come out nice, and I'm looking forward to that, the main character. And then I just did one scene with Vivica Fox in Atlanta like last month called House Sitters 2. It should be coming out soon. And the thing with Vivica Fox, she's a great actress, but I feel nervous because I gotta grab her and throw her out the door, right? And there's one scene where, real quick, I can't go into it, but she helped me how can I say, she helped me to bring out my character because not stardom, like, you know, they're normal people, but can you imagine you have to grab a celebrity and just manhandle them and, you know, get over here, you know? So I was kind of timid about that, like, I'm gonna get sued if I do this wrong. We slammed against doors and stuff and falling on each other, and she like, don't worry about it. Well, come on, that's all you got. Grab me. But that was, you know, when it come out, we'll probably talk about that more. But she was a great actress, and again, it's how you carry yourself. You know, I did my job with her. We did an awesome scene. They loved it, and left my contact information and went on about my business. And guess what? They know they already need another actor. Reach out to me. So that's just really what you do. You know, you just leave your name behind it on a positive note. So, yep. Questions? Did I enjoy Black Panther? Yeah. Was it a lot of work? Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Advice on selling yourself.
Advice on selling yourself? I don't like that. There you go. Well, put it like this. You don't want to go over and beyond, but I just feel like this. When you sell yourself, you only just promote what you can really do. Don't make yourself say, you know, hey, I skydived the world 20 times. And no, it's so simple, y'all. We complicate acting. It's really not simple. It's just peeling off layers to be as natural as possible. It's kind of like, what would you do in that situation? What would you do in that situation? If someone cut you off the road, would you be like, oh, excuse me, you cut in front of me, please move. No, you're going to probably cuss it. What the, you know what I mean? It's just natural. You just only doing what somebody would do naturally, you know? You just got to have that mindset on what this character is about. But making a long story short, back to what she was saying, how you really sell yourself, in my opinion, is just you just promote what you can do as a whole. And when they call you out on it, just do it. Simple.
Be real.
Be real. Whoever said that. Yeah. There you go. Yes, sir. Yeah, there we go. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all listening. Thank you guys.